what are what you can do after completing this BA LLB honors at Sai University? What are the career opportunities that are available? Because if you can shed some light on that.
Thank you, Shiju. So I think studying a law degree opens a lot of doors, so way more doors than people generally realize. Because most people assume that you get a law degree, you go practice in a court, or you join a law firm and you're engaged in practice. And that's the only option available to you. But of course, with the growth of technology and the way the world is going right now, there are a lot of doors that have opened up for lawyers to work in various fields. The top option is obviously an advocate. This is where you enroll with the bar council and you practice in the court, either independently. First, you would join an advocate who's already practicing. You would probably work under him for a few years, and then you can establish your independent practice and practice before the courts, either in trial courts or the High Court or the Supreme Court. But there are various other options also. The most attractive option currently is to join these corporate law firms. So law firms or organizations that are set up that specifically deal in the business of law. So they would have a wing that goes and practices in courts. They would have a wing that advises corporate clients, like any corporate giant in the world. They would need lawyers to ensure that they are meeting all the regulations and various statutory requirements that you're supposed to meet. So joining a corporate law firm is the most attractive option in terms of money. They provide very high pay at this current day and age. There is also the opportunity to join government services. Now, to work in the public sector, various governmental departments recruit lawyers very regularly for their work, and there are specific institutions like the CBI, like the Indian Armed Forces, that very frequently need lawyers and have a legal wing and a legal department. For example, in the Indian Army, there are lawyers who are regulated at various levels, either to conduct departmental inquiries against officers or to represent officers in departmental inquiries. The CBI also has a legal team, and they regularly post requirements and take up lawyers and hire them for the legal department for their work. Of course, if you do not want to work in the public sector, there is also activism. You can work in policy making. There are private institutions that engage in research work, that develop policy briefs, etc. And these frequently need the help of lawyers and those who are trained in law. There are various other career options. I'll quickly run into them. Of course, there is the option of joining the judiciary, taking the judicial services exam, becoming a judge in the lower courts first, and then getting promoted. You get promoted your way up in the Indian judiciary. You can also engage in journalism, and of course, like us, you can engage in the legal academia, which is legal research and legal teaching. So for that, you will, after the LLB degree, you will mandatorily have to do a master's and LLM, and do a PhD as well. But these are the various different types of career opportunities and fields that exist today as a lawyer. And there are constantly developing new fields in the world. For example, the intersection of AI and law brings with it a lot of exciting opportunities for lawyers, the development of artificial intelligence. There are also various different types of law that you can practice. You can practice in the criminal side. You can do intellectual property, which is copyright, trademark, etc. You can do entertainment law. You can do sports law. There is literally no field of work or field of business that exists in the world today where the help of a lawyer is not needed. So right from serious high-profile governmental contracts to human rights violations, to sporting contracts and between a player and his team, or in the entertainment industry, whether it be movies or web series or TV shows, every single field of business that you can think of, the role of a lawyer is present, and the role of a lawyer is needed. So I think at this juncture, especially, it's a very exciting time to study law, and there is a wide variety of opportunities and from which a person getting this legal education can choose from.
Thank you, Vikas. It seems exciting. So we have exciting career opportunities after completing the 5-year LLB honors program.